everyone, it's Lady Shadana. Thanks for coming back to join my adventures. We're going to do some more colony things today and share some stuff that I've learned and do some things, and it's going to be great. I wanted to start off. Kelvin here is standing around doing a whole lot of nothing because Kelvin tells me he is hungry. So we need to do something about that. One of the first things I usually do is build a restaurant so that I don't have to go around and manually give food into the inventories of my workers. So I'm going to tell him that I'm going to work on it. And I'm going to give him a little bit of food while I work on things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm going to ask Kelvin. I was going to ask Kelvin to actually work, but I've realized that he can't because the mine in Aquatica isn't going to do much of anything until it's able to be built down to the seabed, and it can't actually do that until level 3. So I'm going to move Kelvin to be not a miner. I'm going to make him be a courier because I believe that our courier hut is finished. I think. Can't actually see it out the window yet, but I'm sure we will be able to very soon. So let's go ahead and we're going to show the employed so we can see the guys we have, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to pull Kelvin and make him our courier. So he is going to be a courier now. Look, and he shaved his beard to be a bit more respectable. He is still really wanting a restaurant. So we're going to start our day by going ahead and building that. That is something I generally like to have somewhere near the center of things. So let's go ahead and put it off of this spoke right here. So a restaurant hut block is a pretty simple one. It wants planks around the outside, it wants an apple in the middle, and the build tool, and that's going to give you the cute little restaurant hut block. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to place that down, following all the things we have learned about the placement of our modules. The restaurant should be in fundamentals, and there it is. And let's take a peek at, so I'm going to guess that is probably a side. Let's see if we can figure out. I bet that's one of the ends we're looking at right there. Yep, and that is an end with a stone block on it, so in theory, if we flip that right around to the other side, and there we go, we see the sand, we see the granite block, and we can now line things up. There's the granite block on the other side of the stone block. Drop that down by 1, and that is going to be what we want. So it's placed. Now, I did see that the hut block was over there somewhere. We're going to go ahead and do our door trick. And so we can pop out there and click the go ahead and build button, and hopefully we can do it before we drown. Because that's the goal, to do things before we drown. Get in there. Get in there. Yay, thank you. Okay. Alright, that has started building. Somebody will pick that up, and we'll be able to go and tell the builder, or check with the builder and find out what we need to get started on that. Now, the cool thing is we now have a courier, so the things that are in the, let's see, Jayla started on it. Jayla's a busy bee, for sure. Sincere's standing around doing not much of anything. But anything that's in the warehouse already will be delivered. So we're only going to have to find the things that it doesn't have. So this looks like one of the builds that Mubian likes to do, where he includes one building inside another building. This one obviously includes the bakery in it, so we're going to have to make a bakery hot block to put in there. We're going to need some birch fence, some birch stairs, more of those copper panels, cobblestone stairs, framed glass. So a number of things, and some floating carpet. That's a DO item. Yeah, so there's a bunch of stuff we're going to have to gather together to get that restaurant built. But then, of course, we're going to be able to not worry about anything except putting food in the restaurant itself, which is great. And then I think the next thing will be that university. Now, did we put away the university block, or are we still carrying it? We're still carrying it. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to place that university. So then we'll have the first 4 sort of spokes built out towards expanding everything up. This will be going towards that very interesting installation you see over there. Looks like, oh, there's almost something interesting down there too. We've got to go and deal with that scuba gear situation, my friends, and get working on that. Let's see, the university should be under education, and there it is. That looks like the sand that we're going to need right away. So let's pop this over and see if we're lucky. Yes, we are. How perfect is that? We don't have to do any fiddling around to find the end that we need. This is getting easier and easier for us, isn't it? Right there, we'll place that, and we're going to click right there, and I think I just used my last door, but that's okay, we can make some more. So we have the doors in place, and I'll just be using these as placeholders. So let's go out now. However, we are not going to be going out and actually starting the build on that quite yet. I suspect, well, I mean, we could. I suspect we're going to need quite a lot of materials for that. So let's hold off on that for the moment. It is nighttime, so let's go and sleep our way through the night. And oh, you can see the googlies all over the place on the mini map. It was so calm that that first few nights when we had the googlies turned off. So that was really lovely that we didn't have to worry about that. We do have some information that I went and looked up. Now, at the end of the last episode, we had a number of problems where we discovered that I am absolutely not prepared mentally or physically for fighting the drowned with tridents. That's just not something I happen to be at all good at. And I looked up to see if I could find some tips on how to get better at that. And one of the big things that I found was that it makes a huge difference if you have a shield. So I did go ahead and I did make myself a shield. So I have that in my bag now, and hopefully that will make it easier for us to attempt that again and see if we can get some of that really yummy, delicious scuba gear that will make things easier for us. In the meantime, we did just, as we were looking, we noted that we needed a bunch of birch things for the restaurant. And do I have the stuff for another axe? Well, I could make a wooden one. And we'll just finish taking these down. So we have a little bit of birch, a So that'll be enough, and then we'll need to go and make some cobblestone stairs. There's a few other things, and we'll get going on that. I still cannot get over how cool it is when I can look down and actually see the various modules and how the whole colony is coming together. I'm so used to not being able to like see into the mountain and see how everything is going together. When we get to where there's like more glass and windows and stuff like that, it's gonna look so cool. I'm really excited about that. Really excited. So cool to be doing something so very different from what I'm used to. And I hope you guys are enjoying it too, enjoying this little sneak peek, because the only people right now who are getting to play with this style are other Patreons who are doing more testing. And this is really normal for us. When we have any new style, it always goes to the Patreons first, so that we can do bug testing on it, and the builders can then sort a lot of issues out before we actually send it live. And then when we feel it's ready enough, we send it off to be added in. Some styles, Ray, our lord and master of all things Minecolony. Oh, look at the little jellyfish. How cute are they? Oh my goodness. Rarely Ray will put something directly into the mod itself. Everything else goes into Style Colonies, which is a separate download, and I think it's really great because then sort of, I wouldn't say non-official builders, but like people who aren't on the immediate build team have the opportunity to have their completed styles put into the mod as well. It's just in the separate mod download of Style Colonies. So I think this one's going to be going into Style Colonies, and hopefully that will be before the end of this month. So you only have a few weeks for everybody who's not a Patreon to be able to get your hands on this particular style. And I am just loving the jellyfish. They're just so cute. And little mob of jellyfish. I love it. I wonder if you can touch them if it stings. Nope. It's so cute though. Oh, I'm so easily amused, you guys. And that's why you love me. It really is. Okay, let's, what are we doing? We are, hello Adele, nice to meet you. We are building a restaurant, and then we are going to want to probably take a look at what we're going to need to upgrade one of these builders to level 3, so we can then upgrade the mine so that we can get it down to the floor, or the seabed level. And what are we going to need for that? So framed shroomlight. So we are going to have to go to the nether. Framed glowstone. We need nether things. A bunch of diorite. Not too much. So really just that glowstone and the shroomlight. But we are going to have to work our way to the nether to be able to move up to the 3rd level, which is pretty normal. That's how we usually set up the leveling requirements of our buildings. The first build level is the sort of base level things, just regular stone and basic woods and things. Second level will add more like iron and ores and slightly harder to obtain materials. Level 3 will have nether things. Level 4 will generally include ocean things, and level 5 will include the end. So it's really encouraging you to get out into the world and explore and get all things that you need. So let's take a look at these rewards that we got. So these are from completing advancements in Coreal Tombstone, and it says we're going to right click to get a reward of some kind. So let's see, a tombstone silhouette preserves the item on, oh, that's kind of cool. So I guess you would put that on something like you know, your armor or your sword or something like that, so that when you died, it still stayed with you, I guess. What's this one? Another one of those, and another one of those. Gonna be the same thing. Another one of those. Okay, so we have 4 of those books. That's pretty interesting. Let's we'll go ahead and toss those in there for now. Let's see, shaders. Oh, oops, I don't know how I pressed that button. All right, let's see on the clipboard what it wants. So it wants the bakery block. The bakery block is, how do you make that? It wants wheat and a bunch of wood. So if you're not familiar with this is the clipboard. It's a Minecolonies item. You create it and then you like sneak right click it on your town hall block, and it connects it to your colony. And then anything that any requests that are active in your colony will come up on here. So it'll tell you what's needed without having to run to each individual hut, and it's really handy, and I really like it. And yeah, so I can stand here and make the things, and because I have a courier now, I can stand here and make the things and put them right into the warehouse, and the courier will then be able to take them off to the builders. So we need some more planks, so let's do that, and I'll be able to make that. There we go. What else does it need? It needs some oak stairs, so let's make some of those. Make some oak stairs, not with that. There we go. It needs some copper panels, so I did have some of those. Now the copper panels we need to make in the cutter, the architect's cutter, and I'm pretty sure I picked one up when I was emptying things out of the supply ship. The question is, where did I put it? The answer is probably going to be, I put it somewhere safe. And that's why I can't find it now. Well, let's go ahead and we'll put that in there, and we'll put that in there. Let's see what else we can make while we wait. So we'll make that in a minute. We need a bunch of cobblestone stairs. So we're going to need some cobblestone. We'll just make a whole stack of those. We might as well, since we're here, and we're definitely going to be needing more of those at some point. Let's do that. Gonna need some birch fence. Make some of those. And birch fences. Fences are, I can never remember if it's the wood on the outside. Yep, the sticks on the inside. And I'll put those in there. And so this is what I do. I just run through the list, see what I can make right away, and just kind of go from there. We'll make some. It wants one furnace right now, but I'll usually make like I'll make a stack of them and then stick them. And that's what I quite often do, is when it's asking for something, unless it's a really specific kind of item, like the bakery, like if they're only going to ask for one of those, I'll make a whole bunch of them and stick them into the racks, because I know that they're going to want some more at some point. Framed glass with granite. We made the furnaces. We need some oak panels. Again, we're going to need those, that DO cutter. Going to need some more racks and some birch stairs. So we'll make a few more birch stairs. Let's make, say, 20. racks are gonna need some iron nuggets, and then I think racks are that? No, I can't remember. So many things I can remember, and others I do not. Oh, it's just across the top, and then the thing in the center. There we go. So let's make a few more of those. And that was one. And that. So I'll make 3 of those for now. We'll toss them in there. What else is it gonna want? We made those. We're gonna need those. We need to go get some more granite. I think I know where we can go grab some of that. Furnaces. So some of these. So I know I've just stuck these into the warehouse, and it may not have registered that yet. So if I know I just put it in the warehouse, I'll take a look. What I might do is I might cancel, because then what they'll do is they will re-request the item, and the courier will then go and actually look again for the items in the warehouse. But if we don't cancel things from here, then it won't know to go take another look. So there was those oak stairs. I'll make a couple more of those. So that's just a couple little tricks of how you do things. You throw things in here, and then you go ahead and cancel that request, and it will go and look for it again. So that is that's a thing you now know. So there you go. So we got a bunch of that. We have a few more things we have to go find for that. Now, do we want to go and try our newfound information of using the shield against the drowned because it's nighttime? I think we should go and try it, and if it's not working, we will run away, and then I will work on maybe getting a more powerful something. More powerful armor, more powerful sword. I did see another thing about getting a really good ranged weapon, and being able to lead or get them to come up to the surface, and then you'll be able to take them out that way. So let's get over to the temple, and because we have to get the ones that are by the temple in order to get the scuba gear, apparently. So here we go. And we have arrived. Okay, so we're here. I have my shield on. I have my iron sword. I have faith that we're gonna do much better this time. So where are they? Oh, hello, mister. Okay, we want none of your trident wielding friendos. None of them, please and thank you. So we got our first item. We got a bag of seeds. So that's nice. We'll hold on to that. And here's another one. Hi, buddy. Hi, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. We're just gonna try and take your stuff. Don't mind us. We're gonna be really nice about it. I promise. Honestly. Goodness. Alright. Anything? No? Yes? No? No. Okay, so let me keep taking a bunch of these out, and we'll see what we get. And with the dawn, we discover that the shield makes a huge difference. It was so much easier with the shield. You just block, and then you go towards it, and you block, and you go towards it, and you block, and you go towards it, and then you smack it. And then you block, and then you smack it. And you block, and you smack it. And it was great. It worked great. And we survived. We survived till dawn, and I'm so happy about it. And we learned, and I got better. Aren't you guys proud of me? I'm proud of me. So, what did we manage? We managed to get some aquamarines, and we managed to get some copper ingots, and we managed to get some grave dust, and a bag of seeds, which contains hops. Oh, that's fun. And some flax, some onion. We got a heart, which drops from a zombie. But we didn't get any scuba gear. So I'm a little sad about that. I was really hoping that we would get some scuba gear. But we now know that I am fully capable of defeating all the dudes that show up in this section. And so I can go after these guys and just keep farming them until I manage to get some scuba gear from them. So I will do that. I will do more of that. Now, I remember last time we were here, oh, there's maybe that guy. There was a dude that wanted aquamarines. So let's see if this is the guy, or a guy. Hello, an architect. Do you want an aquamarine? Ooh, look at that. He gave us something. Let's get back in here. He gave us an architect casket. And gave us some sand. Oh, that's awfully nice. So they all give different things. That's pretty cool. There's a pink one over there. What is this guy want? What kind is this? Hi there. It's fun that they're all different colors and stuff. A depth mermorph. Do they also want an aquamarine? No, he obviously wants something else. What does he want? It doesn't say. I don't know what he wants. Oh. Okay, but we have to get that scuba gear so we can really get down there and visit those guys. So we're definitely gonna do that. Okay, so in the meantime, I need to go out and get some granite. I was missing some granite. I need to make some more glass. Need to get a bit more oak. I have quite a bit of copper already. I just need to find my architect's cutter and use that. And we're going to need to go and find some sheepies so that we can get wool. And got more granite for that, more granite for that. So we have a few things that we have to gather in order to get our restaurant built. And yeah, and then we'll work on the university. And then what else will we do? After that, probably build the next residence and start actually getting our crafters in. Yeah, get our crafters going. Like, if we get the carpenter up and running, we can then have them building the various things like the stairs and stuff like that, so that we're not having to do that. So I might go back down into here and see if there's anything else that I can clear out there. I do think I may have seen some granite in there, and go through the spawn village a bit more, and maybe liberate a few items from there. I just can't get over how cool this is. Like, I just love just going past here and seeing what all is coming up for the world generation. And in here we've got something interesting. for sure. I did see a skeleton in here. Not sure where he went. But yeah, these are so cool. The way that these are coming up, and there'll be lots of things in here that would like to unalive me for sure. But really cool, really nice. And the way that they do, where it's the walls that are holding back the water on one side or the other. We've got more blackstone and things like that. I just think this is so cool. It feels like epic, but it still feels natural. Like it's seamlessly building into the world. So I'm actually going to end it here. I am going to spend more time over by that temple and dealing with the drowned there, trying to get some scuba gear, and go get some of that granite and a few other things, and get things going in the colony. But yeah, I'm going to finish off there. I think we had a really good day. I think we learned some things and we improved ourselves, which is always a good way to be, and enjoyed a bit more of our beautiful world. So I hope that you are having an absolutely fantastic day, and that we see you again very soon. Bye bye.